Understanding individualization, differentiation, and personalization. In education, the terms individualization, differentiation, and personalization are often used interchangeably. But they are not the same. Understanding the difference is essential for effective teaching, planning, and assessment. In this video, we'll clearly explain each approach, how it works, and who controls the learning. The big picture. The key difference between these three approaches is who drives learning. Individualization and differentiation are mainly teacher-driven. Personalization is learner-driven. This distinction affects goals, pace, instruction, and assessment. Individualization. Let's start with individualization. Individualization focuses on learning pace. All learners work toward the same learning goals, but they move at different speeds. Some learners may need more time, repetition, or one-to-one support. Instruction is adapted to the needs of an individual learner, often based on assessments, learning difficulties, or special educational needs. In individualization, the teacher controls the goals, content, and assessment. Learning is usually time-based, also called seat time. Learners are mostly passive receivers of instruction. Assessment focuses on assessment of learning, such as tests and grades. In short, the learning target stays the same, only the pace changes. Differentiation. Now let's look at differentiation. Differentiation focuses on how learning is taught. Learners still share the same objectives, but the teacher adapts the content, the process, or the product. This is usually done for groups of learners, based on readiness levels, abilities, or learning preferences. In differentiation, the teacher designs different tasks or activities. Learners may have limited choices, but within teacher-set boundaries. Learning remains time-based. Assessment focuses on assessment for learning, using feedback to support progress. In short, the goal stays the same, but the method changes. Personalization. Now we come to personalization, the most powerful shift. Personalization focuses on learner ownership. Learning starts with the learner, not the lesson plan. In personalized learning, goals, pace, methods, and resources may all differ. Learners have voice and choice. Learners work with the teacher to co-design goals, tasks, and assessments. Learning is standards-based, but mastery-driven, not time-driven. Learners monitor their own progress, reflect, and self-assess. Assessment becomes assessment as learning, where learners actively set goals, track progress, and reflect on improvement. Here, the teacher becomes a guide and coach, not the controller of learning. Comparing the three. To summarize, individualization, same goals, different pace, teacher controls learning. Differentiation, same goals, different methods, teacher designs instruction. Personalization, different paths and sometimes different goals, learner owns learning. Individualization and differentiation adjust teaching. Personalization transforms learning. When learners own their learning, they become independent, reflective, and motivated, learning for mastery, not just for grades.